fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Crawford's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Lowe's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Blood Crawford. And his opponent across the ring, Fast Low.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Halfway through round number one. A well-placed left hand up top. Lowe's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Blood. It's tough to assess, but Fast's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Oh, a good right hand by Blood. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Targeting that straight left hand. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. To the head he goes with a left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
Halfway through round number 2. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Blood. Crawford's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches with. Protecting his head well with his guard. Final 10 seconds. Round number 2. Solid left hand to the head. And that's the end of round 2. Lows. Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Crawford's right hand scores well. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Off target with that hook. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Lowe. Lowe's defense is paying off now. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Goes up top with a right hand. And round 3 comes to an end.
When he misses you with a counter.
Fast is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Fast. Halfway through this round. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
Let him get up out that corner.
showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Moving enough. Move.
And round 4 comes to an end. Crawford's probably trying to assess things right now. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecards.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Scored well up top. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Scoring well with that hook by Lowe. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Not pace yourself.
Now a well-placed hook to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Bloods defense let him down that time. He got caught by a well-targeted counterpunch. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Committing now to the left hand, good straight shot. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Nice block by Fast. Lowe's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Fast is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Scored well with that straight left. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. That hook was well off the mark. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot.
You got this one.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Head moving, baby. Come on, champs.
Harry brings the jab right hand. Now this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Crawford's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Blocks away that headshot. Blood's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. At the halfway point of round 7. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Crawford's punch is far off the target. Fine looking right hand by Fast. Lowe's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. Has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Very effective with the block and then the score.
Get out of the way.
And this round comes to an end.
He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out.
Close fight here tonight as we have round number 8 underway. Blood's enjoying a slight lead on Teddy's scorecard, but I've been concerned with how much he's been easily tagged tonight, Teddy.
Well, that's when he goes into that peekaboo. He goes into that peekaboo. He doesn't move his head. He's stationary, and his opponent's been taking what he's given him.
Nice solid left hand scored by Blood. Really frustrating his opponent now. Crawford so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Come on now, relax.
The halfway point of round number 8. He missed with that headshot. Great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Crawford. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And a smart counter punch by Lowe. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Lowe's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his win.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
And that's the end of round 8. Look at their eyes. Look at their faces. Drenched in blood, swollen around their eyes. This is a fight.
This is about who's more determined here, but it's also about who has the greater instincts, because to a certain extent, you're groping in the dark. You're in uncharted waters. You've never been in this kind of condition before. Who instinctively reacts the best?
Blocks the headshot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Blood swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Big shot he just scored with. On the mark. Beautiful Perfectly shot, straight punch right on the mark.
Like an arrow and not shot by Cupid.
Crawford's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A knifing left hand by Lowe. Defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Scores up top with a left. Not precise at all by Blood. On the mark with the straight left hand. Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Crawford's in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Nice combination by Blood. A minute to go in the fight. Crawford's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Blood's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Big left hand.
Grab him, hold on.
Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. Huh. He didn't know what had happened.
Final bell of what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you could make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.